Abhishek ji for accepting our invitation to be here with us for the inauguration of this multi-sports court. I know that he is a good sports person. He takes lots of interest in the sports. Let me tell you, when I was in school 40 years back, I used to play around kabaddi. So I'm happy that that game is coming back, and our children also will start playing. I'm really happy that you have taken initiative on that. And I'm happy to know, and I'm happy to tell you friends, that we are so fortunate that we have a wonderful playground, that is Jamnabai Narsee playground opposite our school. And now with this multi-sport court, the children will get better opportunity to show their skills here. I would like to thank the young friends, our young students, as well as our past students who will be playing now after this formal inauguration. And once again, I would like to thank Abhishek ji and all of you to be with us today on this Sunday evening. So enjoy the game, enjoy the evening. Thank you very much.
I cannot tell you how jealous I am of all the JNS students today. Very honestly. Although I studied in JNS in my second and third standard, but I have very fond memories of getting into a lot of trouble, almost breaking some of those windows, trying to play basketball, and all the grazes we used to get on our knees from falling down here, and hoping someday that we'll get something that won't hurt us as much. So it's truly a dream come true. Even after I left Jamnabai, I used to come back here early mornings and play with some of these rather underaged men that are about to play, who were so fit. And I remember playing here early mornings from about 7 o'clock, because in the evenings we couldn't come and play because there was no light. So to have floodlights, have great markings, have a great surface and deck to play on is just a dream come true for any sportsman. Sir, आपने भी कहा कि you're happy you used to play kabaddi as well. So I'd request you to make a kabaddi court out there as well, and I promise you, I'll get my team to come here and teach your students some professional kabaddi. As you all know, kabaddi is India's indigenous sport. It's over 3,000 years old. It's a matter of great national pride, and it would be an honor for the Jaipur Pink Panthers to come here and teach your students. Having said that, basketball has always been my first love, and I'm very, very excited. So now I'm actually going to come back here, and if you allow, in the mornings to come and play some basketball over here, because especially in this area we don't have any playground that you can go out and play basketball with. And I have a lot of friends. Some of them are going to try and play today. I do not take guarantee for the skills, but I do know that they practice regularly, and I'm very happy because now we get to play basketball again here in Juhu. So thank you very much for this. It's truly fantastic for the students. And Principal ma'am, I'm sorry, the first window over there as a kid I'd cracked, but the recess bell rang, so I ran back into school. So I'm owning up to that today, so that was me. 1984 was the year, and that was me who cracked that window by mistake. So the netting helps because now nobody can crack any windows. I think it's a matter of huge pride for Jamnabai to say that the sports has been part of the curriculum as opposed to the extracurricular activities. I firmly believe that sports should be part of our daily activity, should be part of the curriculum, and sports today can be a very viable career option. This is something we need to teach parents, that sports is an integral part of a child's development. And I learned that starting here in this very school in Jamnabai, where we used to have sports periods and learning and playing on this court. So it's actually a fantastic movement, and I really hope that the rest of the schools in India catch on to this, because sports for children as a part of their curriculum is absolutely imperative. So congratulations for carrying on the tradition.
सारे ताज़ा हो गए यहाँ।
जी बचपन में आप पढ़ाई करता था जमनाबाई नर्सी स्कूल में सेकंड एंड थर्ड स्टैंडर्ड में, और यहाँ जो अपना जो प्लेग्राउंड आप देख रहे हैं उसमें बहुत खेलते थे हम लोग, सुबह आके बास्केटबॉल खेलते थे, ब्रेक्स में आके यहाँ खेलते थे, तो यहाँ की बहुत अच्छा लगता है।
Group B, 4 points.
In many schools, ऐसी facilities इतनी मिलती नहीं है। ऐसे schools जब facilities देते हैं, and they've also mentioned that it's not extracurricular, it's part of curriculum. So this whole idea, that sports should be part of curriculum, and parents should actually, take this seriously. So that putting that message across, how important was it today?
I think it's very important that sports becomes part of every child's curriculum. I've always given sports all the credit for character building that I have had in my life, and I think it's an integral part of everybody's life. And through kabaddi and football, we've tried to prove that sports is a very viable career option, and through facilities like this is where you go and help children have more interest in sports. And I think sports is a fantastic outlet for children, not only for exercise but for character building. So it definitely should be part of the curriculum.
Jamnabai has always been a pioneer into sports, handball, basketball, having the sports activities itself in the campus, You don't see this in many of the schools in public. What do you have to say about the other schools?
Well, congratulations to Jamnabai for being pioneers in this. I think it's a fantastic effort, and I really do hope that the other schools are able to follow by this example and incorporate sports into their curriculum.
And about the education, education is supposed to be combined with sports, There's more emphasis on the education itself, not on the sports. What do you have to say about that also?
Well, I definitely feel that sports is part of education. It's great character building for children, and I think it should be part of your education.
Initially, for the bodybuilder role was very difficult because I needed to compete with people who are originally bodybuilders. Like we had a Mr. India 7 times, who's Asian #3, and then Mr. Karnataka, Mr. Tamil Nadu. So trying to cope up with them and try to be on the same stage with them was quite a task.